Hello boys, I'm Contest X0, BroFive production, and next boss, Sakura Shrine Girl, starts corner right here. So we're gonna load in directly where we left off, which was one of those two. I guess that one. After some sleep and some time spent thinking, I managed to collect my thoughts. It just has to be some sort of joke. Grandpa was the one who sent me to the shrine where I saw the strange girl, and that other girl who managed to get into our house. He would have let her in earlier or something. I was right near the front door, and I would have heard if someone had gone up the stairs. Those damn things creak like crazy if you put any weight on them at all. So with all that in mind, I put my uneasy thoughts to rest. School is starting today, so this will give me something to take my mind off what is happening. I have to go back to those shrines eventually. That is just a given. But if I see those girls again, the best thing to do is not to react to those fake tails and ears they're wearing. After all, since this is just some sort of joke. The last thing I want to do is give my grandpa the satisfaction of throwing me off. He knows that I'm skeptic, so he must be playing a joke on me. Well, he's probably just bored. So I don't see any point in making a big deal out of it. Now then, let's see what this school looks like. A Sakura tree in the middle. I like that. Arriving out on the front door, it looks like any other academy I've been to. Kind of busy, nice gardens maintained by the students. Just an ordinary academy in an ordinary suburb. Not particularly exciting, but it's not particularly unfamiliar either. I should be able to settle into here just fine. I arrived at my class without any incident. Now then, students, this is Toru Akita. Akita, really? Please treat him with respect. I'm pleased to meet all of you. I hope we can all get along. Now then, where to put you? You can sit in the middle. Sounds fine? People seem to think that you have a sit up and back to avoid attention. But the truth is that you actually stand out if you deliberately pick seats up the back. So the middle is ideal. That way you just one of the face among the crowd. As I take my seat, a shiver goes up my spine suddenly. Is there something wrong, Toru? You just shuddered then. No, everything's fine. It's that feeling again. The person sitting in front of me is the girl with the black hair. Wait, is that? A brushy black tail sticks out just above her skirt. Its tip colored a bright white. I look around, trying to see if anyone else has noticed it, but no one else is looking. I turn to the seat to my left, trying to get the student's attention. No. Alright, what the hell kind of school is this? A pair of snowing white cat ears stick out from her silver hair. Are you really okay, Toru? You look pale. Neither of them are looking at me. There's just some strange uncomfortable atmosphere in here. No, please don't worry about me. Go ahead. Some time passes this awkward atmosphere. I'm just sitting here, desperately trying to work out what is happening. No one else can see their tails or ears, I'm sure of that. Well then, would anyone like to volunteer to show Toru around the academy? That is not. Before I can finish speaking, someone immediately stands up. Please allow me to escort him. Then someone else stands up. I like to show him around. The two of them exchange looks with each other. After letting out a small, barely audible sigh, the teacher looks at the white-haired girl. Yoko. He then turns the black-haired one. KO, please behave yourselves. If both of you want to do it, then you can both go. Although they seem to reluctantly to accept this. They both nod. As you wish. Fine. If it if this has to be the way. Before I can even blink, they surrounded me with either side of my desk. Come on, let me show you around. She grabs me by the hand and starts tagging on it, making me stand off from my seat. I'm sure you have many questions, so please allow me to be by your side. She respectfully offers her hand. Well, okay. What else can I say? Maybe if I talk to them both, I can start making sense of what's happening to me. After we walked some distance, the two of them turned on to me. Alright, you two? Yes? Something on your mind, darling? Darling? Aren't you being a bit too familiar with me, Nayoko? I've already slept on his bed. We might as well be married now. You mean you broke into his house and couldn't stop yourself from sleeping on his bed? Still counts. Please listen to me. Who are you two, really? Why are you both here? KO turns her amber eyes to me. Do you believe in there being more than you can see, Turu? There's lots of things in the world which can't be explained. Where those things come from? That is where both come from too. In other words, we are spirits. Spirits? Really? Is that what Grandpa meant that I would not be alone? Do you have any proof of this? Are our tails and ears not sufficient proof? Those are probably fake for all I... Naoka immediately shoves her head underneath my hand. Feel for yourself, it's not a headband. They're cat girls. And if you actually get the chance to actually pet them, who wouldn't? I began rubbing her head, feeling her ears with my own fingertips. I cannot deny it. These ears, they are real. They have to be real. I put my hand away, startled. Oh, I was beginning to enjoy that petting. You really do have no dignity, Nayoko. As a representative of the beyond, we must act dignified. This is why I don't like being around you, KO. You are too much of a prude. Have you ever had any fun in your life at all? That is not why we are here. Then could you explain to me why you are here then? To make a long story short, both of us were sent here through the twin gates. Those two buildings which you refer as shrines. That place is the walls between worlds are most thin. It's easy to go back and forth there. That's all well and good, but you're explaining the how. I need to know why. The why. Well, it's kind of our duty to send people over to the side to make sure everything is as it should be. What Nayoko is trying to say is that we are sent to be the guardian spirits of this land. And we will reside in your world until it's time for us to return to the bond. Guardian spirits, huh? Anyway, the Ascension Festival will be on soon, and we will be fully anchored into your realm. Kayo told me that you're going to be our priest. She inches close to me. I'm pretty lucky to get such a cute priest. Cute? Is this girl seriously hitting on me? Let's get back on track. Ascension's Festival. That is the event which we will fully establish in this world. To describe it in a way that you would understand, it will make us the patron gods of those two shrines. I'm not experienced with my duties, Turu. But please know that I will do my best to work with you. She respectfully bows her head before me. It's alright, I'm only training as a priest too. Ah, don't be so formal, Turu. It's not going to be all dull and stiff with me. I can't. Keo hasn't had fun in a single day of his existence, but trust me, Naoko draws much closer to me until her face is only a few centimeters away from mine. We're going to have lots of fun together, and know every single little thing about each other. Keo seems to get irritated. Tour is not here for your personal pleasure. His arrival is mark of respect to the ancient covenant between his family and our house. Oh, I'm beginning to understand now. So that is why everyone is in my family. Anyway, we can talk more about this later. I'm just going to... Keo sleepily stares at her. I would like to speak with him first. You can afterward. Why should I let you take him first? The two of them begin to face off. I'm going to have to fully blow a cat fight if I don't do something. Oh, I know. Scissors, paper, rock. What are you saying? Oh, it's a game. Humans do it when they can't decide on something. I quickly show them the ropes of the game. Scissors, paper, rock. Naoki has made a pair of scissors, while Keo made a rock. Ah, well fine, you win this time. I don't get it. Well fine, you win this time. Have fun on your date. Keo just shakes her head. Please come with me, Turu. As she walks off, I can help but look back at the pouting Naoko. Are you sure she will be fine? Yeah, she will be fine. Keo takes me out to the academy buildings. I'm sorry that you had to see that. Naoko and I have never gotten along. That's fine. What I want to know more about that, what is important is that I make sense of all this. So just let me put all of this in my own words. Yes, you are two spirits sent down as guardians from some other world. When you are fully bound to this world, you will become patron spirits of those two shrines. And this will happen during the Ascension Festival. That is correct. And my family has some sort of pact or covenant with your house. Also correct. Men from your family become priests and begin their training at the two gates. And help those who arrive from the beyond understand this world. But you're unusual in that we were the first ones to arrive, and we have had to wait for you instead. So that is why you're at this school. You want to learn more about this world. Precisely. How strange that you end up in the same academy as us, let alone the same room. Not strange at all. My grandfather was the one who enrolled me here. That old man is up to something. I don't know what to say. There are many spirits in this world, and they are manifest themselves in everything you see. I'm just one of many, as is Naoko. So there are many spirits around us right now. It's then that I begin to notice the strange atmosphere again. Something is at work around me. Precisely. For example, the playful spirit in the wind. It's then that I noticed the wind pick up really strongly around us. What? Well, I expected that. We can keep reading for a bit more. The winds around us whip up, revealing something that nearly makes my eyes boggle. Underneath her, the skirt Kayo is wearing a black lace lineage. Her face turns bright red as she realizes where I am looking. What? What are you? I never would have thought that she would be wearing something like that. So stop looking there. The spirits of this wind are playing a prank. Just pay no attention. She tried to push the skirt back down, but the wind suddenly changed direction, forcing another part of the skirt up. No matter what she does, it seems hopeless. Her hands flying around her, but nothing seems to help. We're out in the garden too, meaning that there's nowhere to take shelter from the wind. Stand tall shelter. Why the hell would I do that? Actually, in a case like that, I would actually help her. But the only way I can think of helping a girl like that is by she holding down two parts, two sides, and I holding down the other side. And that might be really inappropriate if you're not knowing the girl well or so. And seriously, we just met her twice. I swear that I heard this model giggle in the wind too. The damned wind spirits! How dare you embarrass me like this? Unlike the last time I saw her like this, she has completely lost her composure. They're completely understandable considering they were at school. Moral laugh echoes through the air. Well, where is that coming from? I look all around me. It's then that I see a tiny little sparks of light in the air. The entire atmosphere around us looks like it's enchanted. It's happening again. Sakura seems at a total loss with herself. Turo, please do something. What should I do? You are a priest. Surely you know how to quell spirits. But I haven't even begun my training. Perhaps I should just speak with them. A sudden clarity comes over me. Hey, you spirits. The wind suddenly stops. It's then that I see something akin to an invisible hand holding up the frills of Kayo's skirt. Look, you are really upsetting Kayo right now, so could you please stop? It's not that I have to view or anything, but somehow Kayo being teased like this, it just does not seem right to me. Although I can hear some sort of discordant murmur echo through the air. The wind slowly dies down, and then the atmosphere around us begins to return to normal. And I think that is a good place to save. Okay. So, main menu, so I can quit the game. But at least that was all I had for Sakura's Shrine Girls this time then, so hit like and subscribe, and see you next time. BroFive!